Some areas in the northern portion of the state have been seeing some thunderstorms overnight into the early hours of our Sunday. Those are now out of our area. Just a few isolated showers across the state to kick off our day. Any rain that we do see for this morning, especially in southern Wisconsin, going to remain pretty light and pretty brief. We're starting off the day a little bit cooler in Wausau, around 69 degrees by the time that we reach 8 o'clock. Eau Claire is at 71 at that time. Warmer in southern Wisconsin with a little bit more sunshine. Madison's at 77 and La Crosse is at 78. As we get into the early afternoon hours, looking now around 1 o'clock, Wausau is at 80, Eau Claire is at 81, Madison's at 87, and La Crosse is at 84. So we're going to see quite a warm up pretty quickly throughout the day here. We're also looking at some higher humidity, so it's going to feel a little bit warmer as well. A few isolated chances for some raindrops throughout your mid-morning hours and into the early afternoon, but majority of us staying dry even as far as 2-3 o'clock. Then we'll start to see some storm chances move into the Eau Claire and La Crosse areas. This starts off a little bit more widespread. You can see some of those stronger cells popping up. As it makes its way east, those stronger cells become more isolated. So although many of us will see some rain, that severe chance is still remaining pretty isolated. Reaching southern Wisconsin right around 5 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, you can see some stronger cells over the Madison area, but just dealing with some showers at that time in La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Wausau. By the time that we reach around 10 o'clock, we're all seeing a little bit of rain left over, but that severe chance is out of the state at that point. Then a few raindrops to start off our Monday, but again, for the most part, going to be looking pretty dry. To break down the timing a little bit clearer, Madison area has the highest chance of that severe threat from 5 to 10 as those isolated stronger cells roll through. La Crosse going to be a little bit earlier, as well as Eau Claire from 3 to 8 p.m. Wausau area also looking between 5 and around 9 o'clock. The main threat with these storms are going to be damaging winds, but hail is still possible. However, large hail becoming a little bit more unlikely. We've got a lot of dry air in the atmosphere, so those clouds can't get quite as deep and form quite as large of a hail. So really just looking at those damaging winds, but keep in mind that hail threat still possible, just a little bit lower than the damaging wind threat. Our highs for the day going to climb up quite a bit, and with that added humidity, we could be seeing heat indices across the state in the 90s, even up to the high 90s for southern Wisconsin. Wausau gets up to 84 degrees for our high temperature today. We're up to 83 in Eau Claire. The La Crosse area is up to a high of 87 for our Sunday, then keeping it in the 80s for the rest of the work week. Madison area gets up to a high of 90 degrees, so a little bit warmer for southern Wisconsin. And again, with that added humidity, Madison could get a heat index up to around 97 degrees. So another really hot and really humid day before we see those storms roll in the later evening hours. Monday also bringing another chance for a few storms and showers in the afternoon before we start to get a little bit of some quieter weather for the work week ahead.